your boy Constancy. I get added to integrals, so when you take derivatives, I linger invisible. A man without a plan, or an X or a Y, cause I'm a constancy. They call me Constancy. Now I be rapping these bars all constantly. Until 3 in the morning, I was on this beat, trying to see what rhymes with what, and then it came to me that a definite integral from A to B eliminates me as C completely. And it's a crazy concept, the kind of integration, get the space into a curve from this complex calculation that I don't understand, but the spikes inside my hand, so I'll leave you with a man who's the king of that land. And so my friend Matthew has some news about integrals, at least me feeling undefined and cynical, but I say go ahead, just make sure you're continuous, keep on spitting fire and make sure you finish this.
I'm a California calculator calculating crisply. They call me DY cause I derive implicitly. Explicitly, I am a pretty bad student. Homework, guess what? I didn't do it, but I still drop rhymes like apples on Newton. I can't be replaced. Use substitution, and they iterate at the rate that I flow. I told them integrate that if you really want to know the things I can and cannot do. I know a couple tricks. Let me show you to find area. I'ma teach you, son. Get between those curves. Use integration. That's not all that you can do. You can rotate around an axis to integrate f prime x, and just that easily you find f of x plus e, and that's indefinite. There's no interval, but here's how you do definite integrals.
The integral of f of x from A to B turns into something else entirely. It might seem strange what I'm about to say, but it's big FB minus big FA. And that's a math fact, nothing better comes after us. That's a fundamental theorem of calculus.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Bryant for everything. I ate a pie and I dropped a log. The breath I spit's thicker than fog. All real numbers in my domain. All these x's make me insane. These haters hate everything I do. I care as much as cosine pi 2. If I learned one thing from Aesop's fables, is that you should know your times tables. Cause there's no time to stop and stare. The test might beat you by a hair. And it's no fun going solo. I need someone to help me. So I'm going to add my friend. Come on out, Constancy.
I'm a mad leader, rap these verses off the top. Mr. T didn't see us, but we coming in hot. It's parabolic fluid, y'all, we ain't about to stop. So in the ground, letter S of T is negative. If you think we're laughable, you better check your etiquette. Position doesn't matter when velocity is ahead of it. Instead of this, I'd rather be calculating averages. I'm not a mean man, but you haven't seen the math of this. Arithmetic, the simplest. Nothing like derivative, just 1 over b minus a, and then you're done with it. Have fun with it, take the math and run with it. Don't let your grade drop to 0, fall straight into nothingness, cause it's an endless cycle, the cycle of late assignments. And if you think you'll beat it, just give up and say goodbye, kid. Math field day every day, can't you see? Make the inverse of ln x be Euler's E. Because we grab entire functions and flip and rearrange them in a math class so hard that a D means you ain't dumb. I spent 4 hours on this problem, but I ain't done. Finding n terms of McLaurin's make my brain numb. Looks like I had to skip it like I did on the AP test. I guessed all C's, but you know I did my best. And as my scores approach infinity, even with the 5, you can never hope to finish me. Cause I have no limit, yeah, my interval's preliminary. Never ending words coming straight out of my pulmonary. Never ending series made me good at estimation, so I estimate our song beats all others in the nation. That's correct, I'm a cocky kid, a confident creator, a man without a plan or a good calculator. Oh, I'm talking about Matthew, here's the mic and see you later. Kill him with the chorus, Matthew, snap him like a gator.
The integral of f of x from A to B turns to something else entirely. It might seem strange what I'm about to say, but it's big FB minus big FA. And that's a math fact, nothing better comes after us. That's the fundamental theorem of calculus.